Hello, everybody. It's the film Optimist. Today, talking about Bartok the Magnificent. A spin off of Anastasia, Bartok the Magnificent follows Bartok the albino bat on a quest to rescue a young prince. It's no wonder they went with this character for the spin off because he was so damn funny in Anastasia, being a lackey of Rasputin's. Now he's a street performer raking in the gold alongside Zozie the bear. And then there's a witch named Baba Yaga and shit I don't even know. Baba Yaga. John Wick came out like a year later, right? When did the first John Wick film come out? Did it come out in 2014? That's fucking nuts. We're almost 10 years with John Wick. Huh? And then there's a witch named Baba Yaga and shit I don't even know. All I know is that this, along with Anastasia, are Don Bluth films. Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, The Secret of Nim. And we all know about sequels and spin-offs of his. They're not good. But guess what? This was directed by him as well, so it's actually pretty damn good. Granted, it's nothing like Anastasia, but that's okay because she already had her film. This, my friends, is a film about Bartok, but you already know. But you already knew that. So if you want to see a movie about a cowardly albino bat overcoming his fears, then this is the one. You specific son of a bitch. Yeah. Hank Azaria is amazing. I feel bad for him. He's like apologizing for voicing Apu, one of the best characters on The Simpsons ever, and they got rid of him after years for racism. And it's like it's a fucking character. Who cares? Who fucking gives a shit? Who out here is like, that's fucked up. Who is thinking this after this many years? I didn't hear any Indian people complaining. I didn't hear anybody complain about this shit. Not one fucking person. Oh, I just went on a tangent. Mm, Prior to the Russian Revolution. So did this take place after Anastasia? Kelsey Grammer is Zozie the grizzly bear. That's pretty funny. Catherine O'Hara is Ludmilla. Andrea Martin is Baba Yaga. Tim Curry is the skull, the entrance guard to Baba Yaga's hut. Jennifer Tilly is Pilaf, Baba Yaga's pet. French Stewart is Opal. Philip Van Dyke. Diedrich Bader is Vol, Ivan's friend and the captain of the guard. Glenn Shaddix. Oh, I like that guy. Townspeople Ensemble. And then people we don't know. Yeah, but does this take place? I don't know. When does Bart Magnificent take place? When last we saw him, it was 1926, and he was the reluctant minion of an evil wizard who eventually turned not good, since he never actually does anything positive to help the protagonist of Anastasia. But he at least decides that being evil is unappealing. Alternate ending movie reviews. That's 1926 it takes place? No. Well, that's just damned hard to say. When exactly is now? The data the film gives us is that the Romanov family has come to power as rulers of Russia using the title of Tsar. Though the situation the film describes seems to indicate that we're still in the period of the Grand Duchy of Moscow rather than the Tsardom of Russia, and that would by itself rule out the Romanovs. Meanwhile, the current ruler is the adolescent Ivan, still reigning with a regent, which simply never happened at all. There is no possibility that the character in the film is any historical Ivan Romanov. We can squint very hard and imagine that he is Ivan the Fifth, which would put this in the last quarter of the 17th century. We could also suppose that he's meant to be Ivan the Third, the Great, or Ivan the Fourth, the Terrible, both of whom were Rurik kids rather than Romanovs. This puts the film not later than the middle of the 16th century. It is also possible that Bluth and co-director Gary Goldman and writer Jay Lacobo simply didn't care and knew their target audience didn't know and picked Ivan because it sounds sufficiently Russian. Either way, the setting is visibly at least 200 years before the Russian Revolution, which makes Bartok impossibly old, assuming he's meant to be the same Bartok. Given that this Bartok isn't the familiar of a demonic warlock, but instead travels from city to city to put on shows, it actually makes things easier if we don't make that assumption. Wait, so does this take place before or fucking after? Oh, this dude hated this movie. I mean, like, I like how he was writing the review. Like, he's definitely a critique, um, a guy that writes critiques rather than reviews. Very well written though, better than what I do. Bartok the Magnificent. I really liked it. I like his character. I think it's great. Wait, so does was Ivan the Terrible before or after the Romanovs? So it says here he feared the Romanovs. The family of Ivan the Terrible's adored first wife, Anastasia Romanov, who had died in 1560. Okay. Okay. So would this mean that this is Bartok the Magnificent take place before fucking Anastasia or not? Mm-hmm. 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 1605. So it sounds like Ivan came before, and he's a child. Um, so Bartok the Magnificent is actually a prequel. Then, fuck, shouldn't bother me, but it kind of fucking bothers me. Um, there's a little history lesson for you. A little, I guess. Mom, sound off in the comments if I'm right or not about this. You're the historian of the family. You all take care and have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. I might post this review before Anastasia then. I don't know. All right, bye.